Often people don't like getting samples, which is completely understandable because samples can be time consuming and they can be expensive. But are you not concerned about your safety? Are you not concerned? Yeah, because you need to get the right products, the exact specification of the kind of product that you want. You would rather waste few dollars rather than waste all your money that you have invested over all this period of time. So hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Karinge. Tajahao Huaining Lai Dao or the YouTube pin Dao or Chao Shao Jie Karinge. So we are on our part 3 on on Alibaba, on how to buy from Alibaba. This is our part 3, and I'm assuming this is going to be our last part. So that guys being said, I will be highlighting I think around 6 major steps on which you have to follow for you to successfully import from Alibaba. So first things first, we said on our part 1 that you need first to search for a product, and we talked about 2 methods. Number 1, you can use a photo or the description. You can use a photo or use description, whereby you can say, for example, I want a leather jacket or something of this sort. Then the other method that you can use is whereby you can use the RFQ. RFQ is like request for quotation, and when you request for quotation, there are high chances that you are going to get over 10 different suppliers who are going to contact you, having their own price and their catalog and stuff like that, which also it's an amazing thing because it reduces your reduces your time of looking one by one supplier. However, as you request for your RFQ, you need to make sure that you are well detailed. Yeah, you are well detailed. For example, it's a pair of shoe. What kind of design, what kind of a material do you want it to be? So you need to be detailed as possible, because if you are not, then this one is going to be much more irrelevant. So if you are not much more aware about all these small details, I think it's okay if you'd go and look for a supplier using a picture, or the normal description method. Then again, you also need to identify, and this is stage number 2, you need to evaluate and identify these suppliers. How do you evaluate whether these are legit suppliers? I'll give you a number of tips. Number 1, you need to check maybe the number of years that they have worked. We talked about 3 years. The more years, the better for you. And something else, you need to check on the company's certifications. Do they have the necessary certifications? My goodness, Kungwa. Yes, do they have the necessary certification, which is very important. Again, we talked, for example, if you are looking for a manufacturer or a factory, you need to have a look at their industrial clusters. Yeah, for example, if you are looking for electronics, where are most companies found for electronics, and so forth and so forth. You need to have a look at that. That being said, we can go to stage number 2, and on our stage number 2, you need to have a look with the kind of suppliers you have gotten. Check them. What is their price? What is their MOQ? These ones are very important because price, of course, it goes hand in hand with most of the time it goes hand in hand with quality. So depending on the kind of quality and your budget, then you need to have a look at these suppliers. Probably some of them you are going to eliminate them because you are not kind of matching. Yeah, okay. Something else, when it comes to the MOQ, probably you want to order 100 pieces or pairs, and you meet a manufacturing company and they are talking about 1,000 pieces. It might not be relevant for you. So these are other things that you need to have a look. Yeah. Then the other thing, stage number 3, it's whereby you need to confirm the price. How are you going to confirm this price? I said previously that whatever price is indicated on those price, as you search for products, it's not the real price. You can only get the real price after you contact the supplier and they give you the catalog. That is the only time you can know the real price. And again, go ahead and negotiate, but don't over. negotiate, don't over negotiate. Again, on this price, somebody else might want their product to be, customized. Somebody else might want Alibaba to ship for them. So all these costs, this will determine the final price of this commodity. And also something else, the MOQ. The more you buy, the cheaper it becomes. So you can only know the real price of a product after you have contacted the supplier and you have negotiated. The more you buy, the cheaper it becomes for you. Stage number 4, it's sample. Get a sample. If you are dealing with a new supplier, I would highly recommend to get a sample. It's very important to get a sample for you to confirm the quality. You can get around 2 or 3 suppliers who are going to send you the sample. And guys, we talked about these samples, and I said a sample can be sent to your own respective country, but if at all you are in much urgency and you would want someone to confirm for you the quality of that product, you can always contact me, and then I'm going to help you to know how to go around that, because sometimes we don't have the time, or sometimes we think it's going to be too much expensive. So I've got someone who can help you to confirm the quality of this sample. Then on the 5th stage, this is whereby you are going to place the order after you have done all the negotiation and the supplier have sent you the necessary documents they are supposed to do. Then you are going to make that order, and you are going to make this order by paying, and you pay via Alibaba. Pay via Alibaba. I know there are people who have come to me telling me that they want me to help them to pay via WeChat or via Alipay. But the thing is, if it is your very first time dealing with this supplier, it's not a very recommended method. These other methods, they are recommended when you are already used to the supplier. Unajua mmejuana, you have worked for for a period of time, you have the trust. This way you can use other payments methods. But as you start with the supplier, please pay via Alibaba. It's very, very, very important. Okay, and finally, this is our final stage. This is whereby you are supposed to inspect the quality of those products you have paid. You want to inspect the quality of these not paid, you have placed the order. You want to confirm the quality of these products, especially for those people who want their product to be produced in large quantity. Number 1, you can either decide to call the supplier and tell them to send you a photo, using their phone, or a video to check the kind of quality they are. The second option, you can decide to hire a product inspector. We have different kinds of product inspector. For example, you can go to VTrust or Chima. They've got product inspectors. I guess they usually charge around 300 USD 300 USD, or else you can go through via how do you call it? You can go via Alibaba. Alibaba also, they've got their own inspectors. And then apart from that, I got my own inspectors, people who can go on the ground and confirm the quality for you. Anyway, the choice is yours. Whichever you feel that it is suiting you, it's well and good. Yeah, so guys, generally those are the major steps in which that you can use to to buy from Alibaba. I can repeat again the major steps. Number 1, you are going to search for suppliers. Number 2, you are supposed to confirm the price and the MOQ. The other one, you are going to go ahead and confirm the price after negotiating, and if you have customization and stuff like that. Number 4, get that sample. Number 5, place the order, and finally confirm or inspect the product quality. Guys, that is all for our today's video. And until next time, bye bye.